Football today is not just about running faster or being stronger. At the highest level, games are decided by positioning, timing, and decision making. That is why one of the most effective systems in modern football is the 4-3-3. It is not just a formation, it is a way of thinking, pressing, and controlling space all over the pitch. In this video, I'm going to break down how the 4-3-3 works in attack, in defense, during transitions, and how teams use it for offside traps and set pieces. Let us start with attacking shape. In possession, the 4-3-3 naturally creates width and depth. The wingers stay high and wide, which stretches the opposition backline and creates space between defenders. The fullbacks can then step forward to overload the wide areas, forming triangles with the winger and the nearest central midfielder. This is something my coach often emphasized, as these triangles allow teams to progress the ball while maintaining control. With three central midfielders, the team often has numerically superiority in the middle of the pitch, which makes it easier to keep possession and switch play quickly. Even though there's only one central striker, the wingers and midfielders constantly support attacks, meaning the box is rarely occupied by just one player. When the ball is lost, the real strength of the 4-3-3 becomes clear. This formation allows teams to defend from the front. The three attackers immediately lead the press, forcing rushed passes and mistakes from the opposition defense. My coach often explained that this high press is relatively low risk because the midfield three remain compact behind the forwards. They protect central areas and cut off passing lanes, making it difficult for opponents to play through the middle. The system only becomes vulnerable when teams face opponents who are brave and technically strong enough to break that press. In those moments, space can appear behind the pressing players, which is why recovery runs are essential and communication is utmost. Transitions are one of the most important phases of the game, especially in a 4-3-3. When transitioning from defense to attack, the midfielders play a key role. They must be able to win the ball and immediately support forward play. My coach often highlighted that central midfielders in a 4-3-3 cannot be one-dimensional. They must show tenacity when defending, but also have the awareness to step forward and link play. Because the team shape is compact, quick forward passes can instantly turn defense into attack. On the other hand, during attacking to defending transitions, the nearest players press immediately while the rest of the team squeezes up the pitch to reduce space. Another tactical advantage of the 4-3-3 is the offside trap. Because the defensive line is supported by a compact midfield, defenders can step up together with confidence. Communication is vital here. When the backline moves as one unit, attackers are forced into offside positions, especially when trying to exploit space in behind. This particularly works when the press is effective, as rushed passes are more likely to be mistimed. My coach stressed that this requires discipline and awareness rather than pace alone. Finally, the 4-3-3 is very effective in set-piece situations. During attacking set pieces, the team can leave wingers high to pin defenders back, while midfielders attack different zones in the box. Defensively, the structure allows players to quickly recover their positions after a clearance because everyone has defined zones and roles. The team can reorganize quickly and avoid being counter-attacked. In conclusion, the 4-3-3 is one of the most balanced systems in football. It allows teams to press high, stay compact, dominate midfield areas, and attack with width and fluidity. However, as my coach explained, the formation only works when players are adaptable and understand multiple roles. Modern football does not reward players who can only do one job. The 4-3-3 demands intelligence, effort, and teamwork, which is why it remains one of the most popular systems in the game today. If you want more breakdowns like this, make sure to follow the Gaffer's board, where I explain football tactics in a simple way that actually helps players improve on the pitch.